Hello and welcome to part 1 of qualifying stage 2 for the Pro Wrestling World Cup. This is the USA state qualifying round, and we're going to be kicking things off with the California state qualifier. Now, we're at the Royal Rumble arena because apparently in this day and age you still can't do Royal Rumbles in other arenas other than the Royal Rumble arena. Like, go figure, it's 2018 and we can't do that. This is me explaining, don't I look pretty in my little dress? There we go, I suit many dresses very well, I'll have you know, and long boots. Right, so it's going to be a 10-man Royal Rumble match, and it's completely random what order they come out in. I figured this was a good way to do it since we have 10 California representatives. And first out is Goldust, who's obviously in gimmick from Hollywood, California. And remember, when we're talking about hometowns and home countries, for the vast majority of this series, we're talking in kayfabe. The only example I can think of where I'm out of kayfabe is Kane will be representing Spain. Just because I think it's a fun little trivia fact that Glenn Jacobs was born in Spain. And also because Spain are in the World Cup and could have a representative, so I don't want to do them out of it. If there was another option for Spain, I'd probably use them and put Kane in the parts unknown category, but there isn't, so I don't. So anyway, so Goldust going to kick this Royal Rumble off. It's only a 10-man Royal Rumble, so hopefully shouldn't take too long. Planning on getting 3 state qualifiers done today, which is actually going to take a total of 5 matches, which is about the standard for this series so far. 5 or 6 matches per episode is about the norm, really, isn't it? So, who's going to be starting this thing off with Goldust? Only moments away from finding out. Goldust will be an interesting representative for America in the World Cup, wouldn't he? Only has to win this Royal Rumble and then win the USA qualifying round in round 4, and he's in. Round 3, by the way, is Rest of World. Okay, so, still don't know who it is, because this could be one of 2 people. It's one of the Usos. Who's it going to be? Kicking things off. I love the Usos since they stopped doing the silly face paint and Samoan chanting and all that. I still don't know which one it is. Who are you? Who are you? Football chants, yay. Jay. This one's Jay. So we've got Goldust kicking things off against Jay Uso, who is in the match from day 1-ish. See what I did there? And is not happy about it by the looks of things. So both Usos, obviously, the twins, they were obviously born in the same state. Like, come on. That'd be really complicated if they weren't. So they're both in this match as well as Goldust. I'm not going to spoil any other entrants. I'll just let you see them as they come in. Basically. So, as the match goes on and as the video goes on, you'll obviously be able to let me know who is your favourite superstar from each state. As we were doing with the gimmicks, you would let me know, for example, which is your favourite Kane, or which is your favourite Sting, or, you know, which is your favourite Steve Austin gimmick. Now we're going to do which is your favourite California-based wrestler. And obviously, if you're not sure who they all are, in terms of kayfabe at least, because obviously I don't think Goldust's from California, I think he's from Texas, Dustin Rhodes. Okay, so we've got Samoa Joe, who I happen to know off the top of my head is from Huntington Beach, California. Goldust hails from Hollywood. Not sure what city or town in California the Usos are billed from off the top of my head. But yeah, don't forget, I could have had Samoa Joe represent Samoa because obviously it's called Samoa Joe. I could have had the Usos. I could have had that whole family be kind of fighting to represent Samoa. But they're all billed from somewhere in America. They might be a Samoan dynasty, but that's heritage rather than place of birth, you know, so kind of like Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio were Mexican wrestlers, but neither of them were born in Mexico. The Miz, who is from Cleveland, Ohio, but is billed from Hollywood, California. So we've got 2 Hollywoodites in this match, which is very nice, very nice. And they're going after each other. Miz is like, hey, I'm the real movie star here. And Goldust like, no me, I'll take your knee out to prove it. And the only Samoan in WWE who isn't part of the dynasty taking on one of the dynasty members, Jey Uso. See, things are going to get confusing if we get Jimmy and Jay in the ring at the same time, because I'm useless at remembering which one's which. Speak of the devil, here he is. Just as Miz punches his brother in the face. Goldust waiting on Jimmy. Look at him. He's like, I got you, boy. And then he's like, nah, I'll fight Joe. No, those shorts scare me. I'll fight Joe. Right, so Jimmy's in shorts. And I don't care. And then Jay's fighting Goldust at the moment. We've got it kicks going on from the Miz. While Goldust trying to eliminate Jay. Uso's not having a good time at the moment. One being kicked in the head and one nearly being dumped out. What's Miz doing here? Oh, I thought he was setting him up for something big then. Vader! Vader comes into the match just as Miz eliminates Samoa Joe with a big reversal. I would not have put money on Joe being the first one eliminated from this match. It's one of the things about this being a Royal Rumble, like, just because it happens to be 10 and it's the easiest way of doing it. I'm trying to do these in the fewest amount of matches possible. One of the things about this being a Royal Rumble is it does get somewhat less predictable. Like, I would not put money on, if it was a pinfall elimination match, I'd be like, there's no way Samoa Joe gets eliminated first. Like, I'd put money on it not being him. However, especially with him not being first one in, but because it's over the top rope, anyone can be. Okay, now, The Undertaker. There was a qualifying match yesterday between Undertaker, and Undertaker. And this Undertaker is billed as being from Death Valley. And I actually asked on Twitter, I did a poll, where does Death Valley refer to? Is it the place in California, or is it a fictional place in parts unknown? And I think 75% of the vote went to California, which I was kind of surprised by. I thought people would go with parts unknown, to be honest. So, Undertaker enters into the California qualifier. Apparently, this incarnation of The Undertaker is from California. Who knew? So, I left it up to you guys. If you want to be involved in other stuff and just see what goes on outside of just the videos in my life and in the process of running this channel, then the link to my Twitter, as well as my Facebook and Instagram, are in the description below. I just noticed Goldust gone. I'm waffling on about where Undertaker's from, and Goldust gone, and TJP's in. Is anyone else gone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we're good. I think there's 2 eliminated, 6 in ring, 2 to go. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I've not missed anyone. TJP eliminates the Miz though, while the Usos fight. Here's Brutus, the Barber Beefcake, Conrad Thompson's favourite wrestler of all time. Oh, and he runs over the Undertaker. Very nice. Jimmy Uso would be in a bit of trouble if Vader wasn't busy practicing his moonwalk. Big suplex from Brutus. He's taking it to the Undertaker. He's like, you're too dark and scary for me. We're all about colourful characters as our baby faces in my era. Now what's Undertaker got in mind? I thought he was just going to launch him over the top rope then, but Brutus has other ideas. Jimmy's in a spot of bother, but Jay's in more trouble. Both Usos eliminated at basically the same time. Oh my god. That was interesting. Pushed out of their mother roughly at the same time and pushed out of this Royal Rumble at the same time. Craziness. The coincidences continue. TJP's like, throw him my way. So Undertaker does, and TJP does nothing except get punched in the stomach. The final entrant, the Brian Kendrick, the man with a plan. So now you've seen all 10 representatives of California on this game that I know of anyway. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I did do some pretty thorough research to try and make sure I didn't miss anyone. Let me know who your favourite is. We've got the 2 cruiserweights going at it, and then we've got the 3 old school guys. We've got 2 monsters, Vader and Undertaker, and then we've got Brutus, the Barber Beefcake, with his pink armbands and slash gloves slash whatever they are. Whatever they are, TJP does not approve. You would look ridiculous dabbing in those, so TJP is going to get rid of you. And Undertaker's like, okay, lots of eliminations going on here, but they both, I don't know why Vader quite gave up on Brian Kendrick. Did he get him with a shot that I just didn't see? But big DDT, Brian Kendrick takes down Vader. Wow, there's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. And Undertaker's like, no Brutus, no body slams for you. Here, have a belly to back suplex instead. And everyone's just taking a powder at the moment, so that leaves Brian Kendrick to try and deal with Undertaker. And oh dear, I don't think this is going to end well for Brian. Oh, Vader trying to save him. He sees the writing on the wall that Undertaker's a threat, and he'd rather not be left with just him. But to no avail, Kendrick gets chokeslammed out the ring, and that probably stung quite a bit. Big jump spinning kick to Vader's face from TJP. He's using his speed, but Vader catches him. And power bombs him. And good night, TJP. Vader does not like people who dab. Oh, okay. I thought Undertaker was going to try and eliminate Brutus then, but Brutus takes charge. And a big punching combination to the Undertaker. We're down to the final four, which includes TJP, which I probably would not have predicted. Now what's Vader got in mind here? Oh, he's going to try and eliminate him. He places him on the top rope. He's like, I can just push you off here, boy. Look at the size difference. TJP actually looks like a toddler. Next to Vader. This is ridiculous. And he still fights him off. Still fights him off. Incredible. And now a reverse Hurricane Rana to Vader. Good grief. And we're left with TJP versus Brutus the Barber Beefcake. And now TJP eliminates Brutus with a clothesline over the top rope. Oh my god. TJP can't win this, right? TJP's going to win. TJP's going to win the World Cup, I was about to say, but no. No, he's not. Undertaker has had quite enough of that. Goths don't dab. So, we're left with probably the two biggest stars in this, to be fair. So, a pretty good final two. We've got Undertaker and Vader. Vader's having none of that, not getting eliminated that way. And slams Undertaker down. Mark Henry, world's strongest slam style. And now what's he doing? Oh, he deadlifts Undertaker off the mat. Now what's his plan? Oh, a deadlift gut wrench. Very nice. Showing off his strength. And now a stomp to the kidney. Brutal. Okay, so which of these two will go on to the US qualifier representing California? The least California type wrestlers ever. Like, you imagine, like, surfer dudes and, you know, like, you know, with the nice blonde wavy hair and the surf shorts and the surfboard. But no, we've got a very large goth man and a very large man in 2/3 of a gimp mask. It's not what I picture when I picture California, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Right, Undertaker going old school. This could be risky, getting up on that top rope during a Royal Rumble. All Vader has to do is push him, but he's not got the strength to do it. He does have a sore arm, you can see the bandaging, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he didn't have the presence of mind to just push Undertaker off the top rope. Right, what's Undertaker doing now? Looks like he's going for the elimination, but Vader doesn't want to go near those ropes. Big elbows to the gut. Oh, I'm saying big again. Oh, dear. Kick to the gut. And now what's he got in mind? A suplex? Oh, a gourd buster. Picks him up for the suplex, but just slams him down face first. Looks like he's going to pick him up, but Undertaker, fireman's carry reversal. And now, oh, is he really going for this? Oh my god. Last ride to Vader. Wow, the strength. That's realistic. Now he's wanting to eliminate him. He's going to do it on hard cam style, but no! Vader, even after a last ride, still able to defend himself against the elimination. But a quick arm drag from Undertaker. Undertaker's definitely the quicker man out of the two. Vader's athletic for a big guy, no doubt. But, whoa, okay, he's like, no risks. But now, these two looking tired. Undertaker pretty much thought he got rid of Vader there, clearly. But Vader's still in, so they circle each other, and here we go. Yeah, Vader's pretty athletic for a big man, but Undertaker's definitely got the speed advantage. Another face-first suplex there for Undertaker. And Vader takes control. Elbow. Another elbow to the other side. A third one. Oh, Undertaker's traps must be hurting. But he grabs Vader by the back of the mask. He's got him against the ropes. What's his plan here? He's got him gripped by the throat. He's not going to choke some Vader over the top rope, is he? Oh my god. He's got him up. And he wins. Undertaker, having had to qualify for this match, advances to the final qualifying stage. Big win for The Undertaker. And now for the next match, you're actually going to get to go in the right arena again, which will be lovely. So we may as well just move on to the next match straight away. He's going to the World Cup, that sign says. But yeah, like I said, let's move on to the next match. Alright, second state qualifier, Connecticut. And I think we all know what family's from Connecticut. Even though Vince wasn't born in Connecticut, I believe he was born in North Carolina. I believe, off the top of my head. Not sure. Somewhere around there, anyway. They're all obviously billed from being from Stamford, Connecticut. So, yeah, here's Vince. And we're in the proper arena, so I feel like this is the appropriate time to give a shout out to my boy Scott for providing me with this beautiful Pro Wrestling World Cup arena. He makes all the arenas for the league that I'm in and that me and him help run. It's called EWA, which you can check out on Facebook by searching for groups called Elite Wrestling Alliance, and we're the good one. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description. There's also a YouTube channel, but that's not currently really active, so yeah. Anyway, after winning a gimmick qualifier again yesterday, actually, another triple threat yesterday as well, just like Undertaker did. Here's 2001 Hairy Triple H, as I think I called him. Hairy H. Triple Hairy. So he's obviously billed as being from Connecticut as well. Ever since his Hunter Hearst Helmsley days. It's funny, he changed his gimmick completely from the aristocrat. But all of his kayfabe stuff still kind of refers back to it. So like, his finisher was called the pedigree because he was a blue blood snob who had good pedigree. But he kept it when he became the game. And being from Connecticut, I think he's from, I can't remember where he was originally billed from, but like the posh, rich part of Connecticut. That was the idea, is the Connecticut blue blood. So I'm pretty sure that's not where he's actually from originally, but that's where everyone knows he's from because he's kept that part. So basically, this is still Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the rich boy. It's just like nothing's really changed about his gimmick except he grew a beard and started wearing underpants instead of trousers. And changed his music somewhat. It's a slight difference from his old. Oh, it's the disturbing underpants as well, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, Triple H. There was a Triple H triple threat yesterday, which this version of Triple H won. I hope. I think he won. I don't know. So now he's in this match. There's Vincent Kennedy McMahon in this match, obviously, to determine who will represent Connecticut in the final round of qualifying, which is picking the US participant. We'll have to go through basically 3 rounds of qualifying just to determine who's going to represent America, because that many wrestlers are American in WWE. It's just obviously they're in America. Most of their talent is going to be American. Well, just makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. So, we're done, right? Wrong. Who's Triple H waiting on? I'm sure some of you guys can guess. Oh yeah. Family Feud. Money, 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 money. Here he is. Dancing all over the halfway line. Go on then, Shane. So, this is a triple threat. We've had triple threats galore the last couple of days. We had, 4 yesterday? We've already had one today. So make sure I think we've got 2 more planned for today as well, which is pretty crazy. But make sure you let me know who your favourite out of these 3 is, who your favourite McMahon family member is, / Connecticut wrestler. It's basically the same vote at this stage. Don't forget to let me know who your favourite California representative was as well in the comments down below. I'm curious of everyone's opinions. I'm curious who'd be representing each country and state and what have you if we'd left it down to a vote. That's kind of part of the fun, really. Anyway, big neck breaker from Shane. Oh, I've said big already. First move that I call in this match, and it's a big one. Triple H down from the neck breaker. Will there be any collusion here? I mean, they're all related, but obviously Vince and Shane are actually related. Triple H just married in. But they're showing no loyalty to each other. Shane, Russian leg sweep to Vince. These two did kick the hell out of each other at WrestleMania, I want to say 17. It was the WrestleMania in 2001 anyway. I think it was 17. In a street fight. So, kind of understandable that maybe they will take the opportunity to beat each other up. Oh, okay, Triple H and Vince started double teaming Shane, then realised and were like, no, that wasn't the intention. Let's beat each other up. Big suplex, big. There we go. I've got my ration for the day out of the word big. Shane goes for the pin off Triple H's suplex, and Triple H does not appreciate it, and actually launches Shane out of the ring and follows him out. He's like, yeah, I'm going to carry on beating him up out here with a reverse suplex. Ouch. Face first goes Shane, and Vince comes out and Triple H is like, no, Pops, I'm running away, but Vince chases him down. Is Triple H scared of Vince, I wonder? There's a lot of family history here. I don't remember like a huge match between Triple H and Shane. They were in the Survivor Series Raw vs SmackDown match on opposite sides. I know that, but I don't remember like a huge singles program between between Triple H and Shane. Obviously, Triple H and Vince had one, or at least one. Vince and Shane have had at least one. Shane with a snap suplex to Triple H, then kicks him in the back. Should have stayed flat on your back, sunshine. And another neck breaker. Does he know something we don't? Is Triple H carrying a neck injury out of his gimmick triple threat? Shane seems to think so, but Fireman's carry reversal from Triple H. And then goes for the punch, but Vince blocks him, drop toe holds him, saves Shane, but no, he's like, no, I want to punch him myself. And clubs him to the back twice, and double club, and a second one, and finally Shane goes down to the mat. Now Vince getting him away from the ropes. A rope break's on in this match. Triple H is well happy with himself for some reason, but Vince isn't getting a pin on Shane that easy. He's choking him now though, and Triple H is just like, you know what? As long as they're fighting, I'll just pose. I'll just pose over here. You two keep fighting each other. Flying back elbow from Shane, and then a punch to the back from Triple H for Vince. But Shane with the angle slam. I wonder what Kurt thinks of that. I wonder if these two will meet. Shane could win this match, and then Kurt could go on to represent Pennsylvania, because he's from Pittsburgh, and they could end up in the US qualifier. Oh! Yes, Shane. And then he gives Triple H one for good luck as well, as Triple H tries to blindside him. That's crazy. Now what's he doing? Oh, he's stomping away. It seems to be setting him up. Shane. Is Shane going for coast to coast? He's going to end up jumping over Vince at this rate. Oh my god, over Vince for the coast to coast. That's crazy. And pulls Triple H away from the corner. And then gets his father, throws him into the corner. But Vince reverses with a gut wrench suplex, so Shane's not going to be able to capitalise. Will Vince capitalise? Sure looks like it. Why is he dragging him further? Goes for the pin. He thinks Shane rolled out. Shane did not roll out. Shane just rolled around in pain. So he managed to get up and break up the pin from his own move. Now Vince against the ropes. Shane throws him against the opposite side. Nothing really happens there for a change. Now Vince throws Shane into the corner. What's Vince doing? Oh, okay. That's reasonably high risk for Vince, I suppose. A middle rope bulldog. Uh-oh. That was a bad move. That was a bad move, Vince. But again, the reversal into the gut wrench. Vince showing some, like, real wrestling chops here. What's Vince got in mind? He's just going to taunt his son. Shane starting to stir. And Vince just slams him back down. And then kicks him for good measure. Bounces off the ropes. Double axe handle. Now what? Goes for the scoop slam, but Shane drops down behind. And a reverse DDT for Vince's troubles. Goes for the pin. Triple H rolling in. Will he be there in time? Vince kicks out. Triple H will not have been there in time. Triple H thanks Vince for not losing the match by kicking him in the back. Goes for the spinebuster on Shane, but Shane reverses it into a flying DDT. Wow. Triple H thought he had Shane there with the blindside attack, but he did not. Oh, Shane's really pleased with himself. He's surveying the damage, and he's like, hey, they're both down. I think I'll celebrate. I thought he was going for another coast-to-coast then, but he doesn't. He goes for the sit-down powerbomb out of the seated position in the corner. And then Vince just, like, tries to sneak in for the pin. Shane threatens him with a punch. Vince ducks twice. And then doesn't duck that one, gets punished, but then ducks the next one and gets the fireman's carry off. Shane rolls through though. Still under Vince's control a little bit though. Up against the ropes, and Vince goes to clothesline him out the ring, but Shane reverses. Vince took a heavy bump on the outside. I managed to resist saying big then. Another neck breaker to Triple H. What does Shane know that we don't? Goes for the pin off that one as well. One. Triple H kicks out. Shane goes for the drop kick and Triple H dodges. Very quick movement by the game. DDT to Shane. Vince is stirring. Triple H with the crotch top. We saw plenty of those from this particular Triple H yesterday, even though he's not the DX one. Shane drops down behind, reverses the scoop slam into a reverse DDT. Triple H rolls out just as Vince comes in. And now Vince taking advantage. Big eye rake. And oh! No DQ in this triple threat match. And going for the pin off the low blow. Vince has been watching some AJ versus Shinsuke tape. But he doesn't get the pin. Shane kicks out. Shane kicks out. And Vince, for his troubles, smashes him in the side of the face. Excuse me. But Shane recovers, throws Vince into the corner, runs in too enthusiastically though, and gets stunned by Vince. Oh my god, this could be it. But Triple H in. Triple H is in, punches Vince, goes to the spinebuster and Vince reverses. Pin Shane. No, don't pin Triple H. You stunned Shane. Oh my god, come on Vince, you idiot. Reversed the spinebuster into a DDT. Really should have pinned Shane after that. Like, really should have. Shane's still down from the stunner. Now Vince taking a page out of Ric Flair's playbook now with a big chop. Goes for the pin. Vince has just like learned a move from literally everyone he's ever fought, hasn't he? That's like how Vince's moveset works. He's like the quintessential creator superstar. Like, he just does moves that everyone else has done to him at some point. Shane gets a 2 off the shin breaker. We never thought he was going to finish with that. Kicks Vince in the back and Vince completely no-sells. Running DDT. Very nice. And Shane took such an impact off that DDT that he falls out the ring. And what's Vince got planned for Triple H? We'll never know because Triple H reverses with the arm wringer. And goes for a pin off an arm wringer. Really, Vince? You're going to sell it for a 2 count? Like, no one believes that. No one believes that. Okay, Triple H picks him up. Finally hits a spinebuster. That's like the 3rd or 4th attempt of the match and the first one that's been successful. Come on, Triple H, you need to get the pedigree while Shane's outside. No, don't go for the pin off the spinebuster. Get the pedigree. Stupid idiot. Chris Jericho. Oh, wow. Okay, I take it back. I was going to say Chris Jericho was screaming at the monitor in the back. But it was actually enough. Good grief. So, Triple H goes on to the USA qualifiers in round 4. And what another DX crotch chop. Very nice. Okay, so now we have 3 matches left for 1 remaining qualifier. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so the final state we will be choosing a representative from today is Georgia. And we're starting off big. Are you in there? Are you in there, Gilbert? I'm joking, it's not going to be Gilbert. No swerves here. No swerves here. The man! I did pick the attire at random and we got the WWE one. I'll probably just randomise it each time, to be perfectly honest. Because it doesn't look a great deal different. It's just whether he's got white on his trunks or not. It's whether he's wearing black and white boxers or black budgie smugglers, basically. So, yeah, Georgia. The way the Georgia qualifier is going to work is we're going to have a triple threat match right now. Yep, another one. Then we're going to have... I was wrong, we're not having 2 more triple threats, so we're having 1 more triple threat. This is the final triple threat of the episode. Next, we're going to have a fatal 4-way. And then the 2 winners will face each other in a 1-on-1 match. Because there's 7 guys from Georgia. So I didn't want to do an 8-way match and potentially influence it by, you know, trying to sit out of it as an AI or whatever, as a player character or whatever. So I figured we'd take the next easiest route, which is to do it in 3 matches. So once you've seen everyone, don't forget to let me know which is your favourite Georgia wrestler. Do you know what? I quite like Goldberg's first run in WWE attire. He's sort of half and half trunks with the logo on the back. I quite like it. It was like, obviously it was just WWE putting their own twist on Goldberg for the sake of it, I feel, but it was yeah, it's alright. They do look a lot like he's just wrestling in his boxers though. Like, that's the only thing I'll say against them, is it just looks like a pair of boxer shorts. Like, you know, like, it looks like you could buy them on WWE shop, you know, like, when, as, like, Goldberg merch. Like, oh, get you Goldberg boxers now. Alright. Next out, the WWE Champion. AJ Styles. Maggle. So, this is already a huge match, and we've only got 2 out of the 3 competitors in it. And don't worry, the third one isn't exactly a small name either. Trust me. Trust me. I think we arguably... What I did, by the way, was I just randomised until I got people from Georgia into this match. But let me just have a look. I think... Yeah, we probably got the 3 biggest names. So this is like the big name one. And then the 4 kind of smaller names. They're not small names, you know. They're not people you'll never have heard of. But I think these are definitely the 3 biggest names to come out of Georgia on this game. But then the 4 smaller names will have a fatal 4-way, and then it'll be like the big star versus the little star. It's not how I planned it. Like I say, I literally just kept pressing square, kept randomising the list until we got someone from Georgia on the screen. That's like the process I use when I've got to make a decision and I kind of want it to be random. Right, so we've got a lot of black and white going on at the moment, but got some colour now. Yes, this man is from Georgia. Was it Stone Mountain? Off the top of my head, that sounds about right. I'm not entirely sure. But it's Jake the Snake Roberts carrying Damien down to the ring. Not the most colour out of anyone on his attire. And this is a hell of a triple threat. Goldberg, AJ Styles, and Jake the Snake Roberts. One of the greatest of all time to never hold a championship in WWE. In, I was going to say in my opinion, but in a lot of people's opinions. Certainly in the conversation. Whether you think he's the greatest or not, he's one of. He's in that conversation. If you did, if I did a top 10 on that, which, you know, I've done a couple of top 10s now. If I did a top 10 on that, that'd be in it, I reckon. Right, so, don't let me know who your favourite Georgia wrestler is yet. You can let me know who your favourite out of these 3 is if you want, but we've still got 4 to show you. Don't forget that. So, AJ just like getting out of there, playing tactically. Jake distracted. Goldberg doing some knee lift exercises to warm up for the match. They're both running away from Goldberg. And now finally a wrestling move. Very nice. Atomic drop. And then Goldberg punches Jake in the head as soon as he turns around, but Jake's like, I'm not actually scared of you, boy, and just flattens him with a right hand. Wow. And then a kick to the knee. Let's slow that man down. Running arm drag. Speaking of men that need to be slowed down, AJ Styles showing his quickness early. Oh, but Jake showing his own athleticism, reversing a powerbomb into a facebuster. Very nice. Throws Goldberg against the ropes. Goes to kick him. Goldberg catches it, elbows him in the knee, and now hooks him up. Double underhook, butterfly suplex, and now turns his attention to AJ Styles. Bounced him off the ropes. And AJ just bounces into him, whips him off the ropes, and a big drop kick. That's how you do a rebound move, Goldberg. I think I said big. My bad. I've been resisting that for ages. Back elbow punch, back elbow, clothesline. Wow. Combination from Jake. And Jake's the only man in the ring. Well, barring the ref. But don't fight him, Jake. He says it's over already by the looks of things. But AJ disagrees, kicks him in the head, and then a clothesline takes him down. He's not noticed that Goldberg's on his feet yet, though. Lifting reverse DDT. Very nice. Shout out to Finn Balor there, I'm guessing. And a judo throw style hip toss from Goldberg. And now goes to throw AJ, but AJ reverses and sends Goldberg over towards the steel steps. This is the brawliest match I think we've had so far, like with a lot of outside action. Maybe not, maybe I'm forgetting an episode from a few days ago or something, I don't know. But feels like the brawliest match we've had. We're all back in the ring now, however, and AJ, Goldberg doesn't want none of that. But AJ says, tough, I'm still going to stomp on your stomach. Now Jake whips AJ in, axe handle, double axe handle, triple double axe handle to the back. Picks AJ up, but AJ slips out, reverse DDT. And Jake's rolling. Flying clothesline from AJ. Now AJ's cleared the ring. We've had Jake clear the ring. Now we've had AJ clear the ring. But Goldberg straight back in, having none of that. Sticks AJ into the corner. Sends him across the opposite corner, runs in. Then lifts him up, doesn't actually follow it up with a running move. Oh, but AJ reverses, and now he's on the top rope. Jumps for the Hurricane Rana, but Goldberg catches him. Switches him into a fireman's carry and drapes him across the ropes. Okay, showing some strength there. I mean, we all know Goldberg's strong, right? Knee smash, Triple H style from Jake. Goldberg into the corner. Hits one punch. Lifts him up. What's he got in mind? This could be a big move. He's setting him up for something big. And I'm allowed to say big for this because it's going to be big. Big. Superplex. Very nice. Goldberg just getting straight back up though. Just shakes it off, Goldberg style. And says, here, there's the suplex of your own, but I'll confuse you by spinning you 180. And then, don't you taunt, boy. And just judo throws AJ. I was going to say Goldberg starting to dominate now, but then Jake kicks him off. And then taunts in the corner. AJ's back though. Now he's going for a suplex, which Jake reverses with a punch to the rib. Oh, short arm clothesline. Very impactful. Hit him hard. Thinks he hit him hard enough. Let's see if he did. 1, 2. No, it's going to take more than that to keep the current WWE champion down. By the way, the title is not on the line. This is about the World Cup, not the WWE Championship. Back elbow from Goldberg. Now lifting Jake up. Power slam. And Jake is out of there. Now Goldberg, spotting an injured AJ Styles, thinks enough's been done to him to go for the pin. I don't really know if I agree, Goldberg. No, just a 1 count. Should have done some damage instead. AJ starting to fight back. Lifts him up. And as Corey Graves would say, Ushigoroshi. Very nice. Goes for the pin. Doesn't see Jake stirring outside the ring. Jake's not going to make it. Goldberg kicks out of the Ushigoroshi. And then Jake gives him a kick for good measure before turning his attention to AJ. And wait, is he setting up? It's a DDT! That may have been a great move by Jake to kick Goldberg. Because now, I don't know why you're dragging him. He's not near the ropes. He goes for the pin on AJ off the DDT. 1. Oh, Goldberg! Desperation breakup. Great move by Goldberg. I'm not sure AJ was going to kick out of that. Jake lifts AJ up. And drapes him across the top rope. That's the second time he suffered that fate. And now we're left with Jake and Bill. And Bill Goldberg! Spear! Oh my god. Now is he going to follow it up with the jackhammer? No, he's just going for the pin off the spear. He's not messing about. He wants to win. He's not going to get it though. See, Goldberg's spear is really impactful, but he was never really used as a straight finish. It was always used as the precursor to the jackhammer. He's, for some reason, not gone for it. He's stalking Jake now, though. What's he got in mind here? Oh, he might have the jackhammer in mind. But AJ says, no, you don't, son. And Jake thanks him for saving him with a back elbow to the side of the head, followed by a short arm clothesline. So, Goldberg had a chance to win then. But AJ broke it up. Neckbreaker from Jake to Goldberg. Picking him apart. Does he think he's done enough for a pin here? He does. Now AJ's crawling. He was thinking of breaking it up, but Goldberg kicked out at 1, so he didn't bother wasting the energy. Jake's feeling pretty confident right now. I can't say I blame him. Although AJ coming in with that speed again, running arm drag. Now what? Suplex of some description. Oh, Jake lands on his feet, but gets a neck breaker for his troubles. And again, Jake to the outside to recover. I'm sure Goldberg's already kicked out of the pin since the last move that was done to him. Silly AI. Yeah, 1 count. Elbow to the top of the head. No padding there for Goldberg. And now what? Oh, is he going to try and make him tap? He's rolled through. He's gone for the calf crusher, but Goldberg's foot was on the ropes. And now AJ thinks he can go for a pin off that, which gets a 0 count. Unsurprisingly. Well. Lifting reverse DDT. Jake tries to break it up. I'm not sure why you'd do that. But he did. Okay, AJ says, that made no sense, old man. Get in that corner. But Jake says, hey, old man, this. And AJ says, okay, I will. Check this. Styles clash. Oh no, powerbomb. I thought he was going for a Styles clash. Gets the powerbomb. Jake reversed one earlier in the match, but AJ hits that one. And now he's kind of got his choice of who to go after here. Goes after Jake. I feel like he probably should have gone after Goldberg. He's been down longer. He went for the pin on Jake though and gets a 2. Gets a near fall. Don't take Goldberg for granted. He's getting up now, AJ. Oh, is AJ thinking phenomenal forearm? I think he is. Uh-oh. Oh! He's not going to get it, though. Wow. Good job, Goldberg. Look at him just staring a hole through AJ. Oh, my God. He punched him hard. Look how far away AJ landed. Why is Goldberg just staring at him? He turns round. Jake kick to the stomach, but Goldberg pretty much no-sells it. Throws Jake into the corner. And now he wants revenge for that superplex before. He's lifting Jake up. What's he got in mind? Doesn't really matter because Jake kicks him off. And gets a big jumping elbow to the top of the head. Goes for the pin. I don't blame him. That was impactful. 2. Oh, I thought he had him. He almost had him. I'm sure of it. Oh, now both men feeling confident. And then suddenly spot each other. And go, okay, we'll fight each other then, shall we? Oh, Jake going for the eyes. Going for the eyes. Veteran move. And now is this going to be another DDT? Goldberg better hope he gets up quick because AJ is in trouble here. Goldberg starts to recover and Jake sees him. Goes to kick him, but Goldberg rolls out the way. Does a nice little leg lift for some exercise and then gets gut busted. Jake, pin AJ. I would put Jake as the underdog in this match. The least likely of the 3 to win. But it looks like he's going to. 2. No, AJ kicks out. Wow. Kudos to AJ kicking out of a second DDT. And now Jake with the elbows to the head. Was that an Ushigoroshi attempt? I wonder. Could well have been. And Jake with another DDT to AJ Styles. That's 3 DDTs from the master of the DDT that AJ has taken now. And he goes for the pin again. Goldberg recovering. 2. Oh, AJ kicked out. I was just about to say Goldberg didn't get there in time and Jake wins. AJ kicked out again. What does it take to keep this man down? There's a reason he's the WWE champion. Jake with the jawbreaker to Goldberg. Followed by a big side slam. Oh, big. And all 3 men are down. All 3 men are exhausted. AJ is just out of it. He's taken 3 DDTs. 2 of them in pretty quick succession. But AJ's actually the first to stir. He's been down for the longest, to be fair. Now Jake's starting to recover. AJ's up to his feet first. Helps Jake up to his feet. I don't think he's being helpful though. Sticks him against the ropes. What's he got in mind? Off the ropes he goes. Ducks underneath. Jumps up. Hurricane Rana. Very nice by AJ Styles. Showing the world why he's WWE champion. Now, can he do something to put this match away while Jake's on the outside? He thinks a kick to the gut will be enough to put Goldberg away. Actually, almost got a 2 count. I'm impressed it almost got a 2 count, to be honest. Now, going for his favourite move again. Goes for the pin again. He really just wants to put this match away now. He's like, I've taken 3 DDTs. Was the referee just slapping Goldberg on his head? Calling him a slaphead. I mean, 1, pot kettle black. And 2, like, wrong guy to agitate about being bald. Surely. Okay, AJ thinks he's got Goldberg where he wants him. Oh! Jake goes for the back suplex and AJ flips out though. Brainbuster to Jake. But now Goldberg's recovering. AJ flips out of that as well. Reverses. Goldberg re-reverses. AJ re-reverses. What is going on? This is an incredible match. Goldberg flips AJ out of the ring. Follows him out. He could have gone after Jake. He's just realised he could have gone after Jake. Oh, and boy, go after Jake he does. Look at that strength. Jake is not a small man. Jake is by no stretch of the imagination a small man. Now is Goldberg setting him up for a spear? Sure looks like it. Let's see. He gets him. Kind of a soft-looking spear, to be perfectly honest. Goldberg goes for the pin. Doesn't spot AJ, who breaks up the pin. Goldberg spots him now. Back kick to the stomach, but AJ gets the upper hand, picks Goldberg up, and wow, what athleticism. And AJ just keeps rolling. And Goldberg needs to take advantage of this situation, to be perfectly honest. Oh, right, a kind of a powerbomb suplex type thing there. And now he's going for an armbar. He's using some of his MMA training. Can he get Jake to tap out? Interesting strategy from Goldberg, trying to get Jake the Snake to tap out. He did as well. AJ did not get there in time. And he's not happy. He's like, one more second, Jake. That's all you had to hold on. Goldberg advances. So now it's time for the Fatal 4-Way to decide who's going to be unlucky enough to face Goldberg. Alright, so who will get to face Goldberg? What an exciting opportunity. And first out, Michael P.S. Hayes. He is a Georgia native. For their sins. Kidding. Oh, look at the amount of hair on him. Please stop dancing like that. So I want Michael P.S. Hayes to win this because I want to see Goldberg demolish him. That's that's my reasoning. That's my reasoning. So yeah, this is kind of like the other semi-final, if you like. Guys in this match have a little bit... Well, it swings and roundabouts. Like, Goldberg was actually the first one to do. That's why he got the first entrance. So after Goldberg got picked first in the triple threat, maybe people were hoping to be in the Fatal 4-Way. But before anyone got drawn, people would have been hoping to be in the triple threat because that's one fewer man to beat to get to the final. Look at them nipples. Oh. Oh. Dare. Be sour. Clap. I didn't know what line they were going to use there. The power. New day. Yes, it is. However, it's not Big E. This man. As a little bit of a bonus question, as well as who's your favourite from each state. Who's your favourite wrestler who's ever incorporated any sort of music into their gimmick? So you've got your Xavier Woods with Francesca, you've got Honky Tonk Man, you've got Elias, you've got Jeff Jarrett, you've got Road Dogg, R-Truth rapped, John Cena rapped. I'm trying to think of other like very prominent examples of people who used music as a gimmick. I don't know, but let me know in the comments. Let's see, who's your favourite musical gimmick in wrestling history? Looking after Francesca is Xavier. Right, so third member of this Fatal 4-Way. Oh, there you go, you can see it on the Titantron. Over Xavier's shoulder. Apollo Crews with his very bouncy entrance. Big fan of Apollo Crews. I saw him live before WWE ever signed him. When he was Uhaa Nation, or Uhaa Nation. I think it was Uhaa pronounced. And look at his bouncy walk. Yeah, I knew I'd never heard of him before I saw him live, and he instantly just impressed me. And then when I heard they'd sign him, I was like, oh yeah. And then he went to NXT and he had some great matches with, I think it was, he had a couple of matches with Finn Balor, if I remember rightly, and that sort of thing. And it was like, okay, yeah, this guy's going places. And now Now look at what they've managed to do with him on the main roster. But he's incredibly talented. Like, I don't know if there's a better mix of athleticism and strength in the entire WWE. Like, he's so well built and so strong, but also can just do standing moonsaults for fun, you know, and stuff like that. He's just crazy hybrid freak athlete, and yet they're not making the most of him. I mean, he's not got the best mic skills and stuff like that, but, you know, that's what Titus is for, right? Okay, so, another man who's come through a gimmick qualifier. Big Boss Man. 99 Mossman. Mossman. New gimmick. He's walking on grass and he's the Mossman. 99 Bossman beat 91 Bossman. As long as my memory serves me right and I wrote the result down right. That was on day 1. That was on Saturday. And hopefully I'm right. Hopefully I'm not screwing anyone like 91 Bossman out of a shot. But yeah, so you've seen all 7 Georgia inhabitants, or at least kayfabe introduction people. Wow, that was a great sentence. That was good words and things. So let me know. Goldberg, AJ, Jake, Michael P.S. Hayes, Xavier Woods, Big Boss Man, or the one I've forgotten. Apollo Crews. Oh, I'm just saying how much of a fan I am, and then I forget him. Which one of them is your favourite? Let me know. Also, which is your favourite musical gimmick? Just because, bonus question. Okay, so they're starting off paired off. Xavier gives Bossman a punch to his face, and then Michael P.S. Hayes gives Apollo Crews the same, but knocks him out of the ring. And now Xavier, I think, has spotted he's on his own. No, I thought he was going for a pin, but no, he's not. I was going to say, it's pretty early, Xavier. Pretty early. Wow, big neckbreaker on the outside. Sorry for saying big so much, guys, but that was kind of big, because neckbreakers are going to sting out there. Apollo and Michael P.S. Hayes apparently have some sort of issue, because they're just brawling up the ramp. We're giving our cameraman a hard time. Xavier taking it to Bossman in the ring, and now what's he got in mind? Oh, bit of a confusing run there, but gets the STO, or reverse STO, or whatever that move's actually called. Now Apollo Crews and Hayes back in the ring. Bossman and Hayes with fireman's carries almost in sync. Bossman beats Xavier down. Hayes picks Crews up. Rake to the eye and hip toss. And now Bossman taking it to Woods, and Crews takes control of Hayes with a fireman's carry. There's a lot going on to call here. A lot going on. Xavier rolling out though, so now there's one fewer person to keep up with. Bossman, what are you doing? I hate the AI for this. Sort it out, 2K. Or Ukes, or whoever's fault it is. Sort it out. Leaping elbow drop. And now Hayes is out the ring as well, leaving Crews and Bossman. Crews tackles him to the floor and then just pounds on his head. And now Woods is back in. And both go for a move at the same time, which is great AI. Well done. Stick him in the corner. Oh, but Woods cuts off Bossman, cuts off Crews, but then gets an elbow and tossed across the ring by Bossman for his trouble. Crews then suplexes Bossman into Hayes. Hayes kind of sold that. He kind of got a kick to the face. And now all 4 men back in the ring. Crews is down. Crews is out. And now double team. Oh, fans not liking that. They like Xavier Woods and they do not appreciate that. But then Bossman goes for the pin and Hayes is like, what are you doing? I want to win this match. So that alliance didn't last very long as Hayes sends Bossman into the ring post, shoulder first. And now he's just stomping and now choking Bossman. Apollo Crews and another jumping elbow drop. Now where's Xavier going? What's he got in mind? He's going up top. Oh! Jumping Hurricane Rana off the top rope to Bossman. That was impressive athleticism. Now Hayes tries to take advantage, but Xavier back elbows. Hayes ducks underneath. Picks him up. Xavier drops down behind and finally gets the upper hand with the reverse DDT. Those two had a bit of chain wrestling going on there. Now wants to get rid of Crews by the looks of it, and does. And follows him out. Bossman left the only man in the ring, but hardly dominant. He's struggling to get to his feet. Now Xavier Woods wanting to slow down Apollo Crews with his freakish athleticism. Oh, and Bossman says, you get out of here. Where are they going? Bossman, a former hardcore champion. I get that, but this isn't a hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match. But they're all heading up the ramp except Michael PSAs. And Cruz says, hey, hang on. I want to win this match. I need someone in the ring with me for that. Get back over here. Get in with me, he says. And then he's like, actually, there's a Michael P.S. Hayes. We'll have him. But Hayes is still focused on Bossman after their little fallout. Throws him in the ring. And Cruz and Woods now brawling in the entranceway. This match means so much that even people that are probably reasonably good friends are just going all out. Look at that power slam outside the ring. Followed by a knee drop. And now Hayes has Bossman. DDT! Wasn't enough to put AJ away when Jake did it. Will it put Bossman away? He's going for the pin, so we'll find out, I guess. But Cruz is right there. He's not breaking it up, though. He's not breaking it up! Oh my god! Sneaks the win. Well, I got my wish. Michael P.S. Hayes against Goldberg. The dream match no one knew they wanted to see. Look at those nipples. Right, so let's get straight into it, shall we? I can't wait, so let's go. Okay, so Michael P.S. Hayes waiting in the ring after his big win. And boy, what a match to have to go through immediately after winning a Fatal 4-Way. He's lucky in a lot of ways that Fatal 4-Way didn't go very long. But still, I would not want to have to face Goldberg at all, to be perfectly honest. Never mind immediately after facing 3 other men. But that's the situation that Michael P.S. Hayes is in. Now here comes Goldberg. He went back to his locker room. He psyched himself up. He watched that match on the monitor. He kept himself warmed up and limber. And now here he is again. The man! As, was it Bobby Heenan christened him that? I think it was Bobby Heenan. He used to shout that during his entrance in WCW. Oh, he looks ready. He's like, I am so qualifying. He's like confidence itself, isn't he? So far today, Undertaker qualified on behalf of California, being from Death Valley. Triple H qualified on behalf of Connecticut. This is turning into a huge talent pool for the USA to choose their eventual representative from. Will Goldberg join them, or will Michael P.S. Hayes pick up probably the biggest upset we're likely to see in this series by beating Goldberg after just having to go through a Fatal 4-Way? He gets the first blow in and the drop toe hold, having to outspeed Goldberg because there's no way he's going to outpower him, and he can out-tactic him. He pokes him in the eyes. Michael P.S. Hayes actually making a strong start here. Gutbuster and a stomp. Goldberg's not got a move in yet, but when he does, I'm sure Michael P.S. Hayes will regret it. Kitchen sink. Goldberg struggling. Hayes knows. Well, okay. Okay, bad move, Hayes. Bad move. I was about to say Hayes knows he can't afford to make any mistakes, and then he just makes one. But Goldberg picked him up and got elbows to the side of the head. Hayes is still in control of this match. Atomic drop will take you down pretty quickly. That's a poke to the eyes and a questionable knee so far, but he's doing what he must. 2 elbow drops in a row. Now lifts the man back up. What's he going to do? I love calling these matches, by the way. It's so much less awkward when everyone doesn't have the same name. Still getting the better of Goldberg, using his vast experience edge to deal with Goldberg so far. This is not how I saw this match going at all. I thought it'd be over by now. Like, this is a great performance by Hayes. Okay, big punch to the stomach. Here we go, judo throw. I'm not even going to apologise for saying big there, because everything Goldberg does is big. Here we go. Off the ropes goes Hayes. And gets kicked down. Just absolutely thrust kicked in the chest, and down he goes. Snap there. Goldberg's rolling now. He's locked in the rear chin lock, and there's not many people can hurt you more with a chin lock than Goldberg. But Hayes fighting back, elbows to the stomach, breaks the grip around his neck. Goldberg's in the corner. But here we go. Goldberg drops down behind. Kick to the stomach. Uh-oh, what's he got in mind here? Pump handle, slam. Oh, bangs the arm, trying to slow Hayes down a little bit. Kick to the stomach, it's not worked though. Oh, here we go, goes to the eyes again. It's not pretty, it's not popular, but that's what he's going to do. He goes to the eyes again. Oh my god, he is not messing about. He's like, if you can't see me, you can't beat me. And to be fair, if he can't see you, he can't hit a spear. So, Hayes might be onto something here. Going for the pin off the washing line hang-up, whatever you call that, on the top rope. Only gets the 1 count though. Started to look a bit frustrated, but he's regathered himself. Goldberg, elbow to the stomach as Hayes tried to take advantage. And now here we go. Here's that butterfly suplex that he hits so beautifully. But Hayes, with the arm drag, he's definitely making sure he suckers Goldberg in and making sure he outspeeds him. He's fighting a very, very smart game here. Up until the point where he let Goldberg start elbowing him in the stomach. Up until that point. Goldberg shakes off the damage. Tries to punch him, but Hayes blocks it and punches him back. Finds carry from Goldberg. This is a lot more even than I thought it'd be. In fact, I'd say Hayes has had the upper hand so far. However, Goldberg, not messing about going for a spear. I think he's just going straight in for the jackhammer. He is! Oh my god, no spear for Hayes, just a jackhammer. And he kicks out. You needed the spear, Goldberg. It's part of the routine. But Hayes has got him so far off his game that he forgot what he does. There's that powerbomb suplex that I can't think of a better name for it. Interesting move. Goes to punch him again. Block and punch back. Quick jab. And now into the corner. Now what's he going to do? What's he got in mind here? Grabs him round the head. Looks like he's signalling for a bulldog. He does. He hits the bulldog. Wait. What's this? What's going on? Wait. Wait! DDP, the 1992 one, who didn't even qualify for over 98 DDP, just might have cost Michael P.S. Hayes this match with Goldberg. What is going on in this match? Goldberg doesn't even seem to know. He's still trying to recover from the bulldog that he took. What is DDP's motivation? Goldberg crawls into the pin. He doesn't really know what happened, but he's going to try and take advantage of it. But DDP's finisher only gets a 1 count, so way to put him over there, Mike. Way to put him over there. But now Goldberg is firmly in control. Hayes fighting back to his feet, though. Punch to the stomach. Kick to the stomach. Here's the DDT. He won the Fatal 4-Way with this. Is he going to beat Goldberg with it? Bear in mind, Jake the Snake Roberts couldn't put AJ Styles away with a DDT. 1, 2. He kicks out. Oh my god, I thought he had him. I genuinely thought he had him. Oh, stop it, Michael. 1, bad strategy. 2, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see that. Let's be honest. He is getting really cocky now, though. This might be his downfall. This might be his downfall. Goldberg dodges the axe handle. German suplex. The power of Goldberg. Goes to the pin. It was a very strong German suplex, but no. Michael P.S. Hayes kicks out. Come on, Goldberg. You know what you've got to do to beat this man. Or to pretty much beat any man. You know what you do. You know your routine. Just hit it. Wait, now what? Now what's going on? This music sounds the same as before. What on earth? Oh, a pile driver! Oh my god! Was that DDP's music again? 1, 2... Goldberg kicks out. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that music, if I'm perfectly honest. So I'm not entirely sure whose music that was. But this match has been crazy different to how I pictured it. How I pictured it? Let me think. It was spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3. That's how I saw this going. And Michael PSA's with the impressive start. DDP getting involved at least once, maybe twice. And now we have got the spear. He's going to go for the jackhammer. Sure looks like it. Slowly picking Michael PSA's up to his feet. Not going for the jackhammer. Going for a powerbomb. And Hayes reverses. He's got Goldberg so far off his game. Like, Goldberg doesn't seem to know what he should be doing anymore. Big reversal into the DDT, though. A bit of a taste of your own medicine there, Hayes. And now, not long after the spear, we are seeing what looks like it's going to be a jackhammer. So maybe this will be enough to put him away. We'll find out. 1, 2, 3. So, the predicted win, but nowhere near the predicted match. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. That was pretty crazy. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.